Coming up here on Full Super Sunday for tonight and today's games, as we do have later on Chelsea as they take on Brentford in the West London derby, and that game will be live also for tonight on Super Sunday featured, and the other game featured as well here right now for today is Manchester United as they will take on Manchester City in the Manchester derby, as that is coming up right now here at Old Trafford this afternoon here on Super Sunday. I am Richard Keys and I am the presenter here on Super Sunday to speak to you all about his coverage here of the games. We're going to speak things first about the West London derby as we have Brentford travel to Stamford Bridge. Only a 20-minute drive across from West London between Brentford to the little town of Chelsea on the west of London near the River Thames. And Andy, tell us your thoughts about this game here for tonight between the two sides. Chelsea has got Brentford here. And would it be a tough game though for Chelsea? Because Brentford are a team, are rivals of Chelsea. I know Chelsea's more of a bigger team compared to Brentford. And do you think that Chelsea should be worried here in this matchup here for tonight? Of course it's going to be a very tough game here for tonight for Chelsea. Even though Brentford's a smaller club comparison to Chelsea. But look what happened to Brentford a few weeks back. They beat United away from home by 3-2 at Old Trafford. And look at what Brentford did to that game to Man United. They could do the exact same thing and turn over Chelsea here for tonight. We know that Chelsea did very, very well against Bayern Munich. They did win the game by 1-0. And also as well, they did lose in their last Premier League game last Super Sunday to Arsenal. So there's a lot to occur here in this matchup for Chelsea to try and get back into winning ways in the Prem anyway. So after when they had Arsenal came to Stamford Bridge, but Brentford also as well, because they are their West London rivals and Brentford want to turn up here and really give them a game. And you cannot underestimate Brentford's ability after being United a few weeks back at Old Trafford. Thank you very much there, Andy. Let's get straight now into the matchup here right now at West London. It's going to be Chelsea as they will take on here against Brentford. A big game, a big coverage here between these two sides. And let's see what happens here in this game. Who will come out as the winner and who will come out as the loser between Chelsea as they play Brentford right now. We are here for this evening for the West London derby occurred here. We had the big London derby last week. You've got now the West London derby. Chelsea are at home here again against Brentford here for this evening here. And the two teams are prepared and ready for the contest. Let's see who comes up on top in this game. And obviously Brentford, the Bees, as they are here for the game. And we know that Brentford, however, did very, very well a few weeks back by being United, of course, at Old Trafford to end their unbeaten run in the Premier League. But could they do it here right now by beating Chelsea for this week? That would be a good question. And this will be the lineup here for Chelsea. After that big 2-0 victory against Bayern Munich during the week, we know that in the Champions League, a big win for them. This is the lineup here for this game here. Right now, we have in goal Courtois. We have in defence, we got his Tamari, Chilwell, James, Desai, Enzo Fernandez, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Sterling, Mount, and also Lukaku and Tammy Abraham for Chelsea. As for Brentford, however, this is the lineup right here, right now, right for the game. It's going to be in this matchup. It's going to be here, Flacken. It's going to be the goalkeeper, and he's going to be the keeper. And we've got also here the defenders. We've got 5 at the back, 3 in the midfield, and 2 up front. And Tony and also Kasper Dolberg up front to rule, hopefully, the striking force here for Brentford if they've got any chance of doing anything in this match. But we'll see what happens here. As we got here Brentford ready. They're ready for kickoff. And so is Chelsea as well. For this big game here. Of coverage here of football here for this evening. And Enzo Fernandez was on the score sheet during the week. Scoring twice against Bayern. Let's see what he can do here right now for tonight. Between Brentford and Chelsea. And here we go. Brentford kickoff here at Stamford Bridge. In this West London derby here. On match day 10 of the Premier League. This is the last game of the Premier League, by the way, until we have this big November break due to the Olympics. Now, Dolberg's through. Good start, but it's gone to the keeper's hands there of Courtois. And just see if Chelsea can get something before that big November break occur. And because Christmas will happen, or build up to Christmas, we do have the Premier League returning back on our screens. And Tammy Abraham now pushing forward. Abraham, goal! And he cuts it in and scores. And he makes it 1-0 here for Chelsea in the game. Great touch, I've got to say, into the bottom corner. And that was a brilliant goal here for Chelsea. The start of the match, I've got to say, was absolutely superb. And that's a great early start here. And Brentford are behind and Chelsea are in front. Brentford obviously take themselves a chance here, obviously the game, and see what happens now for them to try and respond back to. Here's Norgard. Now Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney pushing forward. Now to Chilwell. Now Sterling. Now Enzo Fernandez. And now here's to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now pushing forward. Now Tammy Abraham. Hits it. Oh, could have been. Now Flacken. Now boots it for a goal kick for Brentford. Everton, I've got to say, they had a very, let's say, good start to the season for the Everton team. Done well to be up there in the top 4 in the Premier League, and obviously it's not very early of the season to actually judge Everton where they are. But you never know by May where they're going to be. And now here's Ija on the ball back. Wait a second, a foul outside the box here, and the referee gives here a free kick here for Chelsea to get a second goal in the match. And let's see what happens here in this free kick they're going to take here. Mason Mount will take it for Chelsea here right now. Now Mount takes the shot. And they've gone to the keeper. Wait, a block! It's gone to the keeper's hands. Now Ija. Now Rozov. Roziev. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney goes for a shot, but saved there from Courtois to keep that out. Now is Reece James. And now is Tammy Abraham. Now Abraham pushing forward. Might be a chance for a goal here, but good defending cover there from Brentford there in the match. Now is Dolberg. Oh, Dolberg there running right here for Brentford. Hold up a second here. The referee's pointing for something here. It's a penalty! And Brentford have won themselves a penalty here at Stamford Bridge. And how could the West London rivals get themselves back into it by allowing a foul to happen? That's Ivan Toney will take it. Let's see what he can do with it. Toney. And it is 1-1. And that's a goal back in the game here for Brentford. Really hit it in the bottom corner. Into the back of the net. And he placed it in his laces. Past the keeper. And now is to the pass. Maybe Abraham. Abraham pushing forward. Goal right here for Tammy Abraham to make it 2-1. They're back in front finally so. And there you have it. That's a great goal. Placed through. Now Dolberg. Desai. Tammy Abraham. Now me. And now is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh, I lost the ball here now, Brentford. Could be free. And it's going to be half time. And it is going to be the break here at Stamford Bridge of Chelsea. FC are in front in the first half as it is. And the score at half time here is Chelsea 2, Brentford 1 here at half time at West London. back here for the second half, and here we go. And same with Abraham. That's the ball. Now on the ball here now, back now to Chilwell. Fernandez. Now Sterling. Really running through. Sterling there. Chilwell, and he's gone to the keeper. Nothing's happened there. But now back now Lukaku. Oh, good save there from Flacken there. A corner has been given. Pass there now to Sterling. Header away. Desai. Mount. Head away. Now Dolberg. And he's found a pass there all the way to Tony, but he lost it there. But okay, now Desai. Enzo Fernandez. Now Tammy Abraham. Now Mount. And it's a save right there for the keeper. Trying to extend the lead here as possible. Crossing the box. Header. Ivan Toney. Now Dolberg. Now Jensen. Pass there now to Yenalt. For Brentford here. Nice pass. Okay, lost a little bit there. Now back to Courtois now. And now here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And now here's Akunku. Now to Lukaku. Pushing forward here now. Oh, maybe a chance, but it's gone out. And there's a chance though, close. And now head up. Now Tony. Ivan Toney. Goal then to make it 2-2. And it is a goal there for Brentford to get the second goal in the match to make it 2 apiece. Still a good game though. Still flying our hands. And it's now 2-2, Chelsea and Brentford. And it's now 2-2. And that means that it looks like it's going to be a very tight game here at West London between the two sides. It's a very tight one they're giving out. Even though Chelsea probably haven't learned their lessons sort of from the Arsenal game, the last match-up, and they lost the game against them. But you see what happens here. But now Lukaku. A goal for Lukaku to make it 3. And that's a brilliant goal there for Romelu Lukaku. And now it is 3-2. I've got to say that was absolutely brilliant. Superb it was. 3-2 Lukaku. Now Tony. Now is Jensen. Now Tony. Now is Enzo Fernandez. And now it's Lukaku. No, you know. Sterling. And there's a goal to make it 4. 4-2. And Chelsea have scored another. And they've scored another goal in the match. And obviously Brentford there can even not defend properly there. But we all know how Brentford is different than Chelsea. Chelsea got some classy strikers. And now they've extended the lead to go 4-2 now. Now it's Enzo Fernandez now. Here's Jensen. And now here's Ivan Toney. Cutting through. Good defending there. Now Tamari. Sterling. And that is going to be that. Here at full time. And the West London derby ends as Chelsea got the victory here over Brentford. And Brentford could not handle them. Could not handle the pressure. As it ends here right now. As Chelsea 4. Brentford 2. A big victory right here for Chelsea here. And it was a bit nerve-wracking. I thought Brentford might have got back in the game. But big win for them. And how do you feel about the result here for Chelsea? 4-2 victory. 3 points for them in this West London rivalry game. And how do you feel on them now winning this game and going to the November break? Very happy and their head held high, Andy Gray. Well, of course, that Chelsea done very, very well, obviously, during the week against Bayern Munich at home at Stamford Bridge. They did win here against Brentford here as well in this matchup here for tonight's game. But also, as well, they got back into winning ways after obviously losing to Arsenal at home last week. So they've had a very, let's say, a tough start from last Sunday. During the last two games, good victory for Thomas Tuchel's side. And we know that there's still a long way to go of the season left. And we do have a big break in November with no football coverage for Chelsea. But when they come back for the Christmas build-up, I think Chelsea want to really aim for at least in that fourth position as possible. And really be consistent and get results consistently. And do not make any, let's say, losses or poor losses, because they have got some, let's say, good run of fixtures they've got in the December period. But Man City will also be a big game to come soon as well for Chelsea, because they do come to Stamford Bridge in a couple of games' time in the Premier League as well for the Chelsea team. Thank you very much there, Andy. Let's get straight now into the game highlights for all the other 8 games of the Premier League here from this weekend. Thank you very much there, Andy. Let's get now to the game coverage now for all the other 8 games here in the Premier League here, and those start right now. A good start for Leeds United in the matchup as Patrick Bamford beats past Samba to put themselves in the lead here at Ellen Road, and a real loud crowd behind the Norman Hunter stand is really loud after Leeds put that ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game for Leeds in the match. And then Leeds again scored the second goal in the matchup of the game here as Somerville placed it through these laces into the goal again, and Samba couldn't do nothing about that, and now Leeds head with 2 goals in front in the matchup here. And then in the second half, Leeds United continued their momentum in the matchup and got themselves the 3rd goal of the game here, as a bit of a mistake at the back there for Rangers, and a goal scored there from Patrick Bamford again, and now it's 3-0 to Leeds United here, as all the fans are looking to see Leeds get their 3rd straight win here in the Premier League this season. 2 consecutive so far, it might be here tonight. And it was 4 here in the matchup. A goal again for Patrick Bamford, and that is now a hat-trick in the game in the matchup here for Leeds, as definitely now there's no way back now for Rangers to get back in the matchup. And the last goal was scored in the game for Leeds United to score the 5th goal in the matchup here at Elland Road, as James Milner got the volley and beats past their Samba to score his 1st goal as a Leeds player. And we know that James Milner has played there for 2 seasons, not scored any goals since returning back. And a great goal there from him. And now it's 5-0 in the matchup here for Leeds United in the match. And Leeds are definitely marching on together as they've gained 2 consecutive victories so far this season. There's only 1 goal in the matchup between Brighton and Norwich City, as a goal there from Mitoma, the Japanese midfielder, as he lost the ball there, control their row for Norwich, as Brighton there scored the only single goal of the matchup, the beat past Gunn, as it was Brighton Hove Albion 1, Norwich City 0 at the end of the game. And then Aston Villa got themselves in the lead in the matchup here, as a good goal strike there in the matchup here from Moussa Diaby. Hits it in the back of the net, as a great pass there from Leon Bailey. Plays it through the laces there of Diaby, and now it's 1-0 in the game here for Aston Villa in the match. And then Douglas Luiz got himself the 2nd goal of the matchup to put Villa 2 goals in front in the 83rd minute. And Leeds have definitely probably won this matchup here. And there's no way back now in the matchup here for Celtic, as now 2 here past Joe Hart, and it's now 2-0 in the match. And then Celtic got themselves a goal back in the matchup here in the game. Didn't really get another goal after that, unfortunately, so as a good goal there for the Japanese player from the substitute, scored there as a consolation goal, but the match ended here as Aston Villa won here by 2-1, and they are back into winning ways. Arsenal are back into winning ways after 4 straight back-to-back wins, and they've done so well here right now as Odegaard put the ball into the back of the net past the keeper there against the struggling side, Sheffield United, as he scores past the keeper. And it took a bit of a while for Arsenal to get themselves in the lead, and they finally have. And straight after half-time, Gabriel Jesus really pushed forward here, and the keeper could not save it, as now Gabriel Jesus scores in the game, as the Brazilian makes it 2 here past Fodringham, as a perfect strike for him in the game, as Jesus scores, and it's now 2-0. And a consolation goal for the strugglers Sheffield United. Got a goal back in the match-up here, not like Sheffield, and a goal scored there by Archer in the match-up here. And it's now 1 goal back, and maybe this could be some chance for Sheffield United to actually probably get something over Arsenal, but they're still behind though, as it's now 2-1 still here for Arsenal. And then obviously Arsenal themselves the 3rd goal of the match-up, as Gabriel Jesus really ran through the defenders. The keeper unfortunately couldn't stop that. Defenders were very, very slow, and now Arsenal now extend the lead here to make it 3-1 in the game. Then Arsenal again and again kept on running right here at the Emirates, as the 4th goal was scored in the match-up here. Great pass in there between Declan Rice and Odegaard ran through, had his shot, and scored his 2nd goal in the match-up here at the Emirates. As it ends here right now for tonight's game, Arsenal 4, Sheffield United 1, and that is the end of that right there in the game here at the Emirates. Even though Liverpool are down to 10 men in the matchup, Darwin Núñez scored there past Kasper Schmeichel to put Liverpool in front in the match, as Leicester City right their defence was unfortunately very slow and poor, as the Uruguayan placed it through his laces, and it's now 1-0 in the game here for Liverpool in the match. And then Leicester City got a goal back in the match-up to make it 1-1, as Johnny Evans turned over the defenders, and then right there, what a goal there from James Maddison. And it's now a goal to make it 1-1 in the matchup. And I've got to say, that was a good little touch in the bottom corner. And yeah, 1 goal back to make it 1-1 here between Leicester and Liverpool in the game. In the last 10 minutes, Leicester City were gaining a lot of possession and confidence in the matchup, as Liverpool were down to 10 men. And they got their rewards. And they're finally in the league for the first time, as Perez got the header into the back of the net from across there from James Maddison. And Alisson now unfortunately could not save that one. And now it's 2-1 here for Leicester City in the game. And then the second half, Liverpool got back in the match-up in the game here, as they might be down to 10 men in the match, but they don't give up, they don't, Jurgen Klopp's side. And they haven't even lost a single game yet, ever since they lost to Chelsea at the start of the season. But Darwin Núñez on the counter-press, pushing forward, got the goal, and unfortunately Schmeichel could not do anything about it. And now it is 2-2 in the game here in the matchup, and that's a beautiful strike here from Darwin Núñez. Hits it in right into the top corner. Then Liverpool got themselves the 3rd goal, and Rafael Leao pushing forward past the Leicester City defence. 1v1 to the keeper, and there's nobody, and I mean nobody, can stop Leao right then his pace. Even though that Liverpool are down to 10 men, that does not stop them and phase them in the matchup. And now it's 3-2 here in the matchup here for Liverpool in the game. And then Liverpool got themselves the 4th goal of the matchup, as 2 red cards in the match. Really made it a little bit difficult for Liverpool, but now down to 9 men, and they somehow got the goal, the 4th goal, to make it 4-2 to extend the lead. And they only got 20 minutes left of the clock to go, and what a hit right there from Darwin Núñez, as Liverpool are really, really unfazed they are here this afternoon. And then the 5th goal came in, as Darwin Núñez again scores and plays the ball into the bottom corner, as Schmeichel right there could not save it. And now it's 5-2 here for Liverpool in the match. But then Leicester City got themselves a consolation goal at the end. Unfortunately didn't win the matchup though. They got themselves a consolation goal for Leicester City, as Maddison pushed forward here, really pushing forward to Vardy and then to Harry Winks. Consolation goal, like I said before, and I know Leicester City might have lost the game here for this afternoon, but it ends in Liverpool 5, Leicester City 3. A cross into the box here for Newcastle, the match-up here, right into the head there, into the back of the net from Callum Wilson, and nobody can stop Callum Wilson right there. from putting that head into the back of the net, the ball. And now it's Newcastle here lead by 1-0. And Semedo right there just watched the ball roll into the back of the net to make it 1 here for Newcastle, the Tsunami here at Molineux. And then another goal was scored also in the match-up here for Wolves, though, however. The team who are struggling down the bottom end of the table got a goal back in the match-up here as it's game on. As a great counter-press attack here there from Tuna to make it 1-1 in the match here, in the game and the contest. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers got themselves another goal to make it 2-1 to get away from danger, to get away from the relegation zone. And now it's 2-1. 2-1. And that is something superb right there. And Nick Pope right there could not save that one. And Gary O'Neill was very happy about that. And then Newcastle got back in the match to make it 2-2 as Callum Wilson hits it through past his laces and scores his second goal as it ends here. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Newcastle United 2, and both teams share a point here yesterday afternoon. An amazing form for Everton so far this season still continues here at London Stadium as Richarlison placed the ball past Areola to make it 1-0 in the game, and he made it very easy for himself, the Brazilian, and it's now 1-0 here for the Toffees here who travel away from home to West Ham yesterday afternoon. And then Everton got themselves another goal in the match up here as Dominic Calvert-Lewin pushed forward here as Areola could do nothing about it whatsoever. Again, as Everton's form so far has been so good, and also as well right now here in this game, now Everton are 2-0 up in the match. And then another goal also scored in the match-up here for Everton. A great counter-press here as Dominic Calvert-Lewin again scores another goal to make it 3. As West Ham fans look very exhausted and very angry about West Ham's performance here this yesterday afternoon. But great goal though for Everton, and that's another one scored there for them. But West Ham got themselves a consolation goal in the match-up here as it was James Ward-Prowse passed the ball there right into Paquette. No one there marking Paqueta, as all he had to do is place it in past the keeper. And now it is 1 goal here in the match for West Ham United as it ends here. West Ham 1, Everton 3. Harry Kane got himself a goal for Spurs in the first 3 minutes in the match-up here. And Palace was very silent, they were, straight into the match-up. They might have been loud as they are the loudest crowd in the Premier League, or the loudest in British football, but it only took them 2 minutes to be loud as Harry Kane silenced them, and it's now 1-0 here to Spurs. And then Spurs carried on this momentum to score another before half-time, and Harry Kane ran through past a few of the players for Palace, and he put the ball and placed it into the bottom corner, and now Palace right here, unfortunately, are behind here by 2 goals, but Kane is unstoppable here for the Spurs team, for Big Ange here for Tottenham. And then Spurs got themselves the 3rd goal of the match-up here. I've got to say, brilliant run. I've got to say, an effort there. I've got to say, from Basuma. And that was a very good ultra-attack in there for Tottenham. He didn't need anybody to actually pass to. All he had to do is ran through them and then hit it in and hope for the best. And Spurs are 3-0 up. And then Tottenham again got themselves the 4th goal. Song Heung-min ran through past all the Palace defenders again like the other 2 goals. And look at them right here, right now. As it was a keeper could not even do anything, they couldn't. And it's now 4-0 to Tottenham. But Crystal Palace got themselves a goal back in the match-up here. As a run down here from, obviously, Mateta. And he hits it in as a consolation goal here for Crystal Palace. And that is something here for Spurs, unfortunately, could not even stop his willpower on that strike. And it is now 1 goal back for Palace. But then another goal also scored in the match-up here for Palace again to get the 2nd goal. Free kick in the 92nd minute. A header there scored. And it is 4-2. The match ended here between Palace and Spurs at Selhurst Park here from yesterday afternoon. And that's all the coverage here of the other 8 games here for this weekend of the Premier League. And we can talk you right now here today here to Andy Gray about the next matchup here, the Manchester Derby. It's Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi. The two men are going toe-to-toe against each other. Two GOATs are playing here in the British Premier League for the first time ever against each other in this league, ever since the battles in the Premier League and Republic States for the last 9 years between the Red Devils' Ronaldo and the Georgian City's Lionel Messi. But both are finally here at Britain in their first season in this league. And let's talk about this rivalry between Messi and Ronaldo. You got Messi at Man City, you've got obviously Ronaldo at Manchester United in his second spell. What do you feel this match is going to be like between these two sides here for today? A very, very big game it is. A very, very big game, because we all know that obviously Lionel Messi and Ronaldo has got a lot of history in La Liga. He has history in the Premier League for Republic States as well. But now they're both here in Britain. They are getting this rivalry against each other. And it's good to see this battle happen. It's not just Lionel Messi versus Ronaldo. It's actually the Manchester Derby as well. The two teams in the exact same city. Messi Ronaldo plays in the same city, but two separate clubs, like they both did in Georgetown when they played there for the last 9 years together. But here it's going to be a real big game. It's going to be in terms of the bragging rights. Who's the best player and who's the best team by the end of today. So I look forward to it. It's going to be a real heck of a game, I think, between the two sides here in this Manchester Derby here for this afternoon. Thank you very much there, Andy. And let's get straight now to the coverage now for the game here in the Manchester Derby. As between Manchester United and Manchester City. And let's head to the match right now. The game of the gods. The game of the two GOATs. As Ronaldo, Manchester United, Lionel Messi, Manchester City, and they both play each other here again. It's been loads of times they've both met each other on the pitch, and they're doing it right here, right now at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. These two players left Republic States during the summer. Lionel Messi left Georgetown City, Ronaldo left the Red Devils, and both of them want to bring the rivalry here to the Manchester Derby in the Premier League for the first time ever. And Messi scored 5 in the last 3 matches. As we know, Lionel Messi was actually suspended. He was actually from the last game, as he was sent off for the Arsenal matchup and lost the game 2-1. But could they get back into good ways? Beat Brighton in their last matchup they did in the Premier League at the Etihad Stadium. And that was last week without Messi in the team. And now with Messi in the team, let's see what he can do as Ronaldo is up against him here. And it's going to be a real epic showdown here. And seeing Ronaldo and also Messi. The rivalry has been going on for years and decades between the two. And they're going to bring it here in this rivalry here in this Manchester Derby and into the Premier League. Never happened before. Premier League football to feature Ronaldo and Messi together fighting against each other in a match of football for 90 minutes, 45 each half. As you've got a strong team, as we got United of Ronaldo up front. You've got Bruno Fernandes as the captain and Rashford and Garnacho in the wings. But as of the City, however, they also got a very strong team. It's good to bring Messi back after that suspension. He was suspended in the last match, like I said before, after the red card he had at the Emirates against Arsenal and lost the game 2-1. But their aiming is to try and get back into, let's say, normality in terms of, you know, getting back in what they used to do last season, win the Premier League title with winning loads of matches. But here we go, and we're live for the game, and it is between the two, Garnacho and also City. Now Benzema. Now pushing forward. Goes for a shot. And it's gone right there wide. And Navas there passes it right there to Dalot. Kessie. Ronaldo. And now Fernandes here now. To get the goal to go in the lead here for United. They've scored. And United take the lead here over City. Bruno Fernandes. And United are wild here tonight. They are going wild. Because they are leading here against their rivals from down the road, Man City here. And it was Bruno Fernandes with the attacking solo 1v1 effort there to Ederson. Brilliant. Brilliant goal. And it is 1-0 to United in the match. And now Messi. Pushing really forward here. And that's going to be now a foul. Has been given here. A free kick. And now Messi will take it. And that was, Jesus Christ, Messi there. Takes a free kick and it's gone to the rosette there in the crowd here at the Old Trafford. Wasn't very good at all there for Messi. But anyways, now here's Dalot. Garnacho. Now here's to, again, here's to, now Chesia. And United want to try and, get a result here. They try and get up to second, even first. They want to be by the end of the season. And there's a shot there for City now. They're out City now trying to get back into the Premier League champions currently from last season. Now Foden. Head away. No. Could be. Laporte. And he scores. And now City are now level. And they've equalised here at Old Trafford. And United are not going anywhere. They're not. Because City want to get back into it. And they have. And it is 1 goal back in the matchup here. And it is 1-1 here. And United obviously did very well to start the score. That lead there from Bruno Fernandes here. And now it is 1-1. And Pep's side are now level. And now it's Garnacho. Looking forward here. Pushing forward here for United. And now good defending there from Chesia. Now Chesia. Now Chesia now on the attack. And now here's Dalot. Casemiro. Now Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's pushing forward here, Ronaldo here. Now to Bruno Fernandes here. Has a shot. Save there for the keeper. It was a very opportunity there. Maybe finest opportunity here for Bruno Fernandes. But unbelievable save. And it's going to be here now a corner in the match. And Ronaldo tried to there, but no. Here's to Casemiro. Now here's Chesia. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, he kept it alive. Well done there to Chesia to keep it holding there for City. And that's a foul there. That's a penalty. City are now going to be in front here now. You cannot do that in the box. And looks like United are in big trouble here. Especially Marquinhos. He's not going to be red for that though. He's going to be yellowed. He could have been red if he was the last man. But he is going to be yellowed though. Because there's a player obviously right in front of him. And Benzema takes it. And a save. And now Benzema getting a rebound. And it's a goal. And there's a goal there to make it 2-1 here for City. And he's going to go all the way there to Pep Guardiola, right with the manager. The manager gives a lot of faith to Benzema. And they're all celebrating here, all together. As it's now 2-1 to City in the match. And that was a great strike right there. Into his laces.
Goal for Manchester City, number 9, Karim Benzema.
Now here's to Garnacho. Now pushing forward. Garnacho now going forward here. There's a goal, Garnacho! And now it's 2-2. It didn't take the lead for long, didn't it? United were actually behind for at least, 2 minutes they were behind, and now it's 2-2. And United responded back quite quickly, they did. And it was from 2-1 now to 2-2. And Garnacho, the young old man, 20-year-old he is, from Argentina. And he makes it 2-2. And what a game we are bringing here for tonight here. And that's a very big goal there from Garnacho. It's now 2-2, I've got to say, brilliantly. Brilliantly there. Now Chesia. Now Marquinhos. And that's going to be their half-time. And it is half-time here at Old Trafford. As Manchester United have been absolutely brilliant in the first half. Brilliant. And it ends here as a draw here at half-time, 2-2. As United really found a way to get back into it. Tight game between Messi and Ronaldo's little derby here at Manchester here this afternoon. And we are back here for the second half between Manchester United and Manchester City. Now Jude Bellingham. Now he's slow. Kessie. Bruno Fernandes there pushing forward here for Manchester United. And a goal there for Bruno. And it's now 3-2. And brilliant scenes here in Manchester United's ground at Old Trafford. And then they're back in front. And it was the captain again on the scoreline. And United are in the lead again here. And City are behind. And you can't do that in football, to give away a silly goal like that. 1v1 again to the keeper. And United now are 3-2 up. And this is brilliant this has been here for Pochettino, for Manchester United here in the game. Now Shaw, clearance there from City. Foden. Messi. Oh, Messi there lost control of that. Garnacho. Good challenge, slightly there. Ronaldo. And that's going to be now a corner in the match. And now, oh, could have been. Now Diaz. Now Walker. Now Paulina. Now Rashford. Marcus Rashford now. Head up. Oh, gone to the hand of the keeper. Now Jude Bellingham. Now is Messi. Now is Casemiro. Now it's that's going to be a free kick. It's going to be here in the game. It's Telles. Ronaldo. Now Paulina. And now short. Oh God, Paulina. Rashford. Oh. Now is Laporte. And now Chiesa. And now Paulina. And now is Rashford. Now Ronaldo. Casemiro. Good block. Very good chance though it was there. Now it's going to be a corner here for United. We've got 5 minutes left of the game to go, by the way. And it looks like United are going to probably win this game. 3-2 at the moment. Ronaldo's winning this rivalry between Messi and Ronaldo here in this first Premier League game. They both met for the first time in the Premier League era, though. It's between the two goals. Now here's Ronaldo, speaking of which, here with the ball. We've got 3 minutes left of the game to go. Could be 4, could be for United. Now, well, maybe here. Now, Abrabat. Dalot to Ronaldo. Oh, he's gone wide. And they have it right there live at Old Trafford. United won the whole entire game. And looks like the Ronaldo and Messi rivalry. Looks like Ronaldo has got the first laugh in this Premier League rivalry now of Messi. And I've got to say that these two goats did not score in this game here this afternoon, unfortunately. So Bruno Fernandes scored and also a goal was scored as well by Garnacho, and then 2-1 for Benzema, and also 1 for Laporte, as it ends a United 3, City 2 at full time here on Super Sunday. So the official results here for match day 10 we have is Arsenal 4, Sheffield United 1, Aston Villa 2, Celtic 1, Brighton 1, Norwich City 0, Chelsea 4, Brentford 2, Palace 1, Spurs 4, Leeds 5, Rangers 0, Liverpool 5, Leicester City 3, United 3, Man City 2, West Ham United 1, Everton 3, and Wolves 2, Newcastle United 2. The league table as it looks like here, as we have Liverpool are top with 25 points. In second we have is Man United with 25 points. Everton are now third. City dropped to fourth, but Arsenal now are climbing up on the exact same points now as Man City. But obviously Arsenal are fifth and City are fourth. And we know that in the bottom half of the table we do have the same as it was last week as well, as Norwich, Rangers and Sheffield United are in the relegation drop as the table looks at the bottom half of the table. So coming up for next week, we've got the World Cup qualifiers return back ever since September, as Slovenia will take on Britain, and that will be taking place for next week on BBC. But that's all we have time for here right now, here for tonight, and also today as well for Super Sunday. And we'll see you guys, of course, after the big break ends of the Olympic break for next month. There'll be no football coverage for next month, as we return back full-time back in December, building up to Christmas for match day 11. And that's all from me here for Richard Keys here tonight, and for everyone here on Sky Sports on Super Sunday. Have a good night, and also have a good November watching the Olympic Games on the other YouTube channel. See you soon.